Hey everybody, welcome to the pop-up studio. Well, we're not in the pop-up studio, we're in the other pop-up studio in Miami. So welcome to Miami, baby. So it's me, Matthew Reinhardt. I'm a pop-up book creator, children's book illustrator, and author, and I want to welcome you to my other studio in Miami. So welcome. We're on a little trip. Easter's coming up. Easter is coming up. We're going to start decorating eggs. We haven't decorated them yet, but today's craft is for Easter. It is a really fun paper Easter basket. Look at this. Isn't this cute? A little bunny Easter baskets. It's real strong. It's got a nice basket right there, and I've decorated a little. So there's a template. You can download it below. We're going to cut it out. We're going to assemble it together. You, me, bunny. We're going to make all this stuff, and we're going to have a great Easter this year. So should we get started? Let's get started. Don't you love the lights in the background? Just before we get started, I'm just going to tell you a little about. So I'm here this week. We have a place here in Miami. I'm very connected. My mom and dad live here, and I love coming to Miami. I love it here. It's so great. So anyways, it's Easter. I love Easter. I love the candy, but I most of all love decorating Easter eggs. We haven't done it yet. We're going to do it later this week. Maybe I'll post that on my social media, what we do. I always we kind of go crazy with the Easter egg decorating. Anyways, let's get started making our really cool, super simple. It only takes 4 pieces of cardstock to make an Easter bunny basket. So we can make this together. It's super simple, but look at the nice shape of this thing. And so cute. So I made mine pink. You can make it any color cardstock you want. We need 4 pieces of cardstock. You need some glue. You're going to need scissors or an X-Acto knife. And let's see, you'll also need something to score with. This is a knitting needle that I use, but you can also use a very large paper clip. I think I'm going to do a video coming up pretty soon just about the materials I use. So I can show you, and maybe what I'll do is I'll go through the video, I'll show you what I use and how I use them. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll put links to where you can get them. Just because, hey, it's what I use. Maybe you'll want to use them too. All right. Let's get started now. All right, we've printed out all of the pages for our template. We'll need a ruler. Yeah, that's a ruler. And then we need something to score with. I'm using a knitting needle, but you can use a very large paper clip. We need something to cut with. I'm using an X-Acto knife, but you can use scissors and some glue, just regular old craft glue. Okay, so let's get to scoring. Remember, every dotted line that you see, black dotted line, that means it's a score line. So we're going to rub the edge of our knitting needle or our large paper clip along each one of those dotted lines. And you can freehand them on those curved lines if you want. So then next, we're going to cut out all the pieces. Just be very careful if you're using an X-Acto knife. If you're using a pair of scissors, also be careful. I've cut myself both ways. It doesn't feel great. Anyways, we're following all the solid black lines to cut out the pieces. The gray sections, that's where we glue. Those are indications about where we put glue on our craft here. And then I'm going to pre-fold everything. Now that curved line on the bunny head is a little difficult. Just put your thumb underneath there and kind of hold it and fold along. The reason why we score things in pre-fold stuff, but the reason why we score it is it makes it so much easier to fold along those dotted lines. So be sure you do that first. Let's first start with the head here, and we're going to glue this tab to itself. See this weird looking tab? That's the kind of the muzzle of the rabbit, and we're just going to glue it to itself. Look at that. And we're going to make sure that the lines are on the inside so that we don't see them on the outside. That's just looks nicer, right? Without those dark outlines. All right, so we're just going to press that. There we go. There's the head of our bunny. Let's get to this piece. This is going to be the basket piece. Okay, so this is really cool the way it kind of comes together. So what we do is we put this center piece in the center and we slot these 2 rounded pieces on this side. So it kind of makes the end it's almost like a boat almost. That's what our basket's going to be like. So there's the basket right there. And see this long piece? We're going to put some glue just on the end here and see how it matches up exactly to right there. Okay, we're just going to glue it into place just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue here and we're going to glue these slotted pieces in right there. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to glue the other end of that's going to be the handle of our basket. Glue it into place. And to really, make sure that it's strengthened in that space, we're going to put a bunch of glue on the opposite side, glue the other side of our basket in place. I'm going to pinch it, hold it there. Now hold it there for a little bit. Make sure those pieces glue. So look at how nice, though, that basket is. That's going to go on the interior of our bunny basket. All right, these are the back legs. Okay, watch how this goes. We're going to put a little glue right here. We're going to glue it to itself. Look at that. There's one side. Done. And that's a little bunny foot. So see that? Now watch this. See this little slice here? We're going to put a little glue on that part there. And we're just going to, there we go. We're just going to glue it to itself. And this is just to give this piece a little bit of three-dimensionality. Isn't that a cool word? I just made that up. So we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side. Pinch it, just like that. Hold it. Let it hold. Just, hold it for like 30 seconds or so to make sure. And there we are. There's the two back legs. Easy. All right, this is the outside of the body here. Okay, so look at this. We're going to glue this to itself. Well, no, rather, we're going to glue this. There's two opposite sides, right? So this glues to that tab just about right there to be able to easily see it on the other side. So it's kind of like half and half. See how it made this really, really long piece? That's going to be the body piece. And now, watch this. We are going to glue this tab. See, watch this. I'm going to put some glue right there, and that's going to glue right on top. Right like that. See how that goes? And that's going to glue the bottom to the bunny foot, the back bunny foot. And then see that top part right there? That's going to glue to the underside of the top of the bunny haunch there. That's going to be glued there. Those are the back legs. Okay, there's one side. Let's do the same for the other side. We'll just do the tab, a little glue there. See how that marks it right there. Just like we did last time. Look, I'm going to speed it up just a bit. Put a little glue right here. Glue it in place. And look at that. Okay, so we have both sides. We have the back legs glued on. Now we're going to glue the basket to the exterior body. So we're going to, this piece, this is a slot. This tab is going to go through this slit, right? Just like that. We're going to do the same for the other side. And we're going to put glue on those tabs in just a bit. But first we need to slot the tail. See how that tail kind of slots into each other on the opposite side? Look at that. All right, and then we're going to take these tabs and we're going to pull it up and we're going to put glue behind it right there. And then that's where that will glue. And then we're going to do the same to this other side right here. Super easy. And we're going to glue that right there. Look at that. All right, that's awesome. Oh, these are the front feet right there, the front paws. You can see the back legs are all glued into place, but we need a little stabilizer for these feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these tabs. This little V-shaped thing is going to go to the front legs. Now watch, we're just going to put one tab just right there. See how that matches up? Make sure you kind of hold them in place so that they align properly. Let them dry, pinch it, and we're going to do the same for those back feet. And this is just we added this part to kind of stabilize those feet on the bottom so that your bunny's the basket's feet aren't like flopping all over the place. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right. So here we go. There's the basket. Oh, we got to put the head on. So these little slits here, that's where we're going to put these tabs in. We're just going to stick our finger underneath there and make sure that we hold those tabs into place and that it glues in place. So once we get the tab through the slit, we're going to kind of pinch it and hold it. So doing that on both sides, pinching it, hold it in place for the head. Look at that. We can put a little glue back here on the back of the ears just to make sure that they kind of glue onto the base of the handle, just like that. Look at those ears sticking straight up. You can also curl these ears if you want to like take your like a pencil or your knitting needle, and you can like curl out the ears if you want in any direction, or you can leave them straight up. It depends, what kind of mood your bunny basket is in. And there we go. We built it. Look at that. Now let's get to decorating. Okay, that's my favorite part. Now remember, you don't have to make your bunny in this color. You can make it in any color. And I actually decided to rebuild one in pink cardstock instead. So let's get started decorating that. Hey, did you love making that basket? Oh my God, it's so cute. So, all right, so when I was building it, it was in white, but I changed my mind and wanted to make a pink one. But you can make any color. It's really super simple. Such a great little Easter craft to make with you or your with little ones, or oops, or for yourself. You could decorate. You could really go all out with this. Like you could cover it with felt if you wanted to. I was even thinking I didn't have any cotton balls, but like you could put a cotton ball tail. You could use like glitter all over this. I mean, there's so many options. It's up to you. You're the artist, okay? So I hope you enjoyed making our little Easter basket. I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. So, hey, could you do me a favor? Could you hit that like and subscribe button down below? It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. It gets our videos out there. And also, if you could, please engage down below. You can put in an emoji. I don't know, put a bunny emoji down below. Or just tell me, do you like this? Do you not like this? Do you say, hey, Matthew, stop doing the art class videos and get back to doing pop-ups? Look, I'm going to do all kinds of stuff, so there will be more pop-ups. There will be more master classes coming. But let me know, like, is there something you want me to do? Is there something you want me to make? I'll figure it out. I'll do it for you. So let me know. I love your comments. I love, whether they're negative or positive, I love them because it lets me know what works best for you. All right? I'm here for you. I love you all. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. Hey, this is Matthew Reinhardt saying, be kind to a stranger.